Okie dokie. So we are live just like every Tuesday, which I think I'm going to keep doing live videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. You know, the days I typically don't film, other than we've always done a Tuesday live, or we've done a Tuesday live for a while. But I think we're going to do lives on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays right now, for the most part. Now, there may be some days I miss, but for the most part, that's kind of the schedule I want to stick to. Now, remember, we do have on our website, the SVGs are all 50% off. Hi, the Sticks Boutique. Hey, Jab. So all the SVGs on our website are 50% off. We are adding more all the time. And it's a great way to support us. And it's also a great way to keep yourself busy. So I like this a little bit better. Let me know what you think, if this lighting and everything works better. Hi, John. Works better for y'all. Or if you like the other setting better. Because that's one of the things I've been trying to figure out is lighting during lives. Trying to keep it where you can see me and I can see what you're saying. Hi, Carrie from West Virginia. But yeah, no. I did a live on my other channel because I was playing with makeup. So, and I had my ring light on for that, but I think I like doing the lives better without the ring light. So we'll see how that goes. My eyebrows. Thanks, the Sticks. See, and that's why I try to ask y'all. Again, we are going to be, thank you, S. Siegler. But yeah, we are going to be working more on Corel Draw. You know, part of the reason why I did the video yesterday is I was thinking about it. Because I was talking, hi, Layette. I think I said that wrong. Hi, Julius. Because I was talking to my husband yesterday, and I was like, you know, if I had more time, I'd do this. Well, guess what? At least for me and a lot of other people, hi Sherry, we all have so much more time now. So we're gonna get into a lot more designing of SVGs because that is something that has been majorly requested. Yes, I can make t-shirts for anybody who asks. I make them, we still do tons of custom works through our shop. Hi Tawny, hi Roxanne. But yeah, so I don't know about y'all, we've been doing homeschool for a few days now. I actually like homeschool better than I thought I would, especially, like I was talking with my husband about it. I was like, if it goes well for the rest of this time, I'm seriously considering homeschooling Cameron, especially if I can find a good digital program. Julius, I haven't started my sewing yet, but I figure whenever I do, we're gonna do it on camera. So that way y'all can see how much I suck at it. What do you mean, Nate? What do you need to use Sin for? I don't know about y'all, from all the frequent hand washing, look how terrible the cuticles and stuff around my nails are. They're just peeling and they're so dry, and I can't keep them lotioned enough. I don't know how all of y'all are doing. And my eyebrows are just going to continue to get worse. Well, as of right now, our school is supposed to go back on April the 3rd, but we're thinking that they're going to push it for at least another month. No, Nate, if you need us to make you a t-shirt, email us at Cuttin Corners Vinyl. We have all the shirts and stuff like that in stock, so we can make anything. But as of right now, they're saying April the 3rd, but I have a feeling it's going to get pushed back. Governor Abbott, which is our governor in Texas, hasn't wanted to do a mandatory shutdown, but that looks like the way it's going to go because no one can follow rules and stay inside. So that's all part of it. Yeah, and see, I know Louisiana, I think y'all are on a full shutdown right now, aren't you? Texas is not. It's a whole different ball game. So yeah, see, that's what I thought. I'm not looking directly frontward at the camera. Well, part of the thing is the camera is over there. And to be able to see whenever y'all post, I have to look to the side. So it's not like I'm sitting there trying to stare off into space. But if I stare at the camera, I can't see what y'all are posting, because you may or may not know, I am actually blind in my right eye. So like if I've got my left eye closed like this, I can't see anything but blur. Okay, yay, I just finished out some of my goals for the day for my Apple Watch. But I have been working out again, going to my mother and father-in-law's at least and doing their treadmill and stuff, because they live across the street from us. Hi, Angie. So it's, as I said, it's not like I'm not trying to look at y'all, but y'all have to understand that when I'm not looking, I am actually looking in the area where the comments pop up. Because if I stare at the camera, it just, I don't know. It feels weird. Well, and like the only thing I see out of my right eye is blur. Hi, Lisa from Australia. So like that's part of the reason why one of the things I've wanted to learn is doing liquid eyeliner. Well, to do liquid eyeliner a lot of times very well, you have to be able to close your eyes and see. So I've been practicing that. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if anybody thinks that that matters or not, but while I'm doing this, while I have more time at and Nate, it depends on what you're wanting made. Thank you, Pat. I mean, y'all know I love to play with makeup, but I don't know. Since I'm spending more time at home and I actually have a lot more hours to myself. Yeah, and since we're in Jefferson County, well, Nate, I can't make anything that is Mickey and Minnie. That is against the law. Thank you, Linda. I still have videos up on how to make it, but can't do anything Disney. Disney is all copyrighted. I should try a teleprompter, LOL. Well, part of the problem, again, Julius, is all those things, there's a lot of money involved. And I've only been on YouTube now for 3 years. So I have spent a fortune on camera equipment and microphone equipment and all that kind of stuff for YouTube. And there's still more stuff that I need to get. Like when I do an actual filmed video, I don't have a monitor to see what I look like. I use the little tiny little screen. Well, see, Angie, it's humid here. Where I'm in Southeast Texas. We are very close to the coast. Humidity is a lot of times, you know, at 80%, and it is typically extremely hot. But I've gotten pretty good at, yeah, I could do that, Julius, but, I've gotten pretty good at making my makeup last all day. I have been working on my curly girl method again. Part of the problem I have is trying to figure out how much gel to use, because some of the pieces are nice and soft and then some of them are nice and crispy. I'm just trying to, you know, better myself. As I said, with the kids being at home and me not having to leave and go pick them up, because even though Cade's a high school senior, he has Asperger's, he doesn't drive, probably won't ever drive. So to go do our routine of picking up Cameron, who's in middle school, and Caden, who's in high school, every day, it's at least an hour every day, typically more. Well, Angie, part of the thing with me is, like if you look back at my early videos, I would wear makeup, but it wasn't that good. I've watched a lot of YouTube and played with it. Like that's what I was doing on my other channel today, is I was just playing with makeup. You know, guess what? If you mess up putting on your makeup, you can take it right back off, especially right now if you're at home and you don't have a whole lot to do. Now's a great time to practice, to see what you can accomplish. I think that's always important. But yeah, no. I love good brushes. Anyways, but yeah. Thank you, Colleen. And that's part of it, is I want to learn. You know, I don't think I look bad without makeup. You know, I'm a 36, almost 37-year-old woman. I have wrinkles. Who doesn't? I'm a little on the chunky side. I've got terrible circles under my eyes. I've got discoloration on my eyelids. But for the most part, even then, you know, I know my flaws, but my husband thinks I'm beautiful no matter what. Thank you, Annette. I try to have fun with it. And that's the thing about it is, you know, I'll try to teach y'all some stuff, but on the same hand, makeup's fun to me. I like talking about it. I like to play with it. So I do. But, you know, as I said, my husband thinks I'm beautiful no matter what I look like that day. I mean, I can be barefaced and not, you know, dressed up wearing sweatpants, and he's extremely happy, and so am I. I mean, my goodness, we've grown up together. Yes, a little bit more to love. And, you know, it has been depressing for me because, I mean, all of us go through that. Yes, it is, Tony. But yeah, like, because y'all know, y'all watched for a while, a lot of y'all have, and y'all seen over the past year how much weight I put on because of the medicine I was on for my fibromyalgia. And I work hard on trying to take it off, but it's extremely difficult once that point has happened. So, you know, it's been a growing experience for me to come to terms with my new body as well. I mean, does that mean I'm gonna stop trying to lose weight? No. I mean, exercise is extremely important. It's not the most important thing in life, but keeping moving and trying to stay healthy that way is always important. Functional movement, because when you stop doing it, it's harder to get started and you're just not as healthy. I've got this like really, so a lot of y'all may not know this. I have, over the past like 5 years or so, my hair texture has changed from board straight, hi Latrina, to semi-curly, and I've always treated my hair with as like it's straight. So I'm trying to figure out how to do the curly girl method and how to work best with my hair, my newish hair texture. I didn't even realize that your hair could change texture. Like I thought since I was born with straight hair, it would always be straight, but apparently. How are y'all doing? How are y'all holding up? I like lives like this. This is one of my favorite ways to do lives, because this is where you really get to know each other. And some of you, like, I'm so used to seeing your names and have dealt with you for so long, you know, y'all are friends, like Annette, Chan, and all that. I mean, y'all have been, yes, medications are the worst. And hi, Linda. But part of the thing is, yeah, the kids will drive you insane. But as I said, I'm lucky my kids are older. So, you know, Caden's always been a good kid, but Cameron's fixing to be 13. So now that we've got stuff to do, like homeschool, and we can keep him occupied some of the hours out of the day, I mean, they pretty much, you know, keep to themselves and are just easy to deal with. Now, I can only imagine how this would have been, you know, me thinking about, I'm glad to hear it, Linda, thinking about trying to try new things and all that if my kids were little. When my kids were little, thanks, Annette. But like sitting there trying to do anything, it was like cleaning house was, well, and that's part of it, is trying to figure out how to deal with a new texture to your hair. But like when my kids were little, and toddler parents and small kids parents understand this, you can't keep up with anything. I'm glad you're able to catch, Sonia. Yes, the body in motion stays in motion. That's a good one. And sometimes it's hard because, you know, whenever you're hurting and you don't feel good, it makes it very difficult to want to get up and move. But I'm trying to push every day and continue with my exercise routine. But, you know, it is what it is. But as I said, dealing with little ones during all this is, oh yeah, you got it bad, don't you, Sticks? 10, 9, 6, and 4. Whew. 4 is a lot to handle anyway, or at least from my perspective. Like, okay, so Caden and Nadia are only at 22 months apart, so they're almost exactly 2 years apart, and that was difficult. 2 in diapers, all that kind of stuff. Yes, Angie, the store is still open. So our store hours are limited right now. We have it open 10 to 2. But we still are shipping until they tell us we can't. We're going to keep going. Thank you, Tony. That makes me feel so good. But so the kids were Nadia and Caden are only 22 months apart. I'm glad that you're doing good, Latrina. Hey, Holly. So that was difficult because 2 in diapers, and it was potty training back to back. So it was hard. And then, so whenever Caden was about 2-ish, me and Jeremy tried to have another baby. Oh, 14 months is so close. Hi, Kelly. Me and Jeremy tried to have another baby. Couldn't get pregnant to save my life. So we finally decided about the time Caden was right before he was 5 that we were not going to try anymore. I had actually made the appointment to get my tubes tied because I figured that age gap would be a little bit too much. And the day I went to have like my pre-op appointment for getting my tubes tied is when I found out I was pregnant again. Yes, Harris County is locked up tight. I don't know if my husband's considered essential personnel or not, if they do a lockdown. He works for a bank or a credit union, so I guess we will find that out. But, like, I don't know. So that's when we found out we were pregnant with Cameron. I'm glad you love it, Carrie. And a lot of people, once you try it, it's amazing. And it's just the best thing ever. Holly, my sister-in-law lives in Montgomery County. She actually lives in Montgomery, and she works for SJRA. So she's essential, but she's working from home anyway. So I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of it. We'll see. Because I know, wasn't it like one of the high school teachers or the principal over at the Woodlands? Didn't they come down with the virus? I haven't tried any other ones from Harbor Freight. I'm not a big fan of the curve picks though. But, I mean, it's another one of those things that... I can only imagine, Annette. Sometimes that can be difficult to deal with too. Child 13 to 19, they said that it's going to get much worse before it gets better. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm trying to follow all the rules, stay inside unless I absolutely have to go to the grocery store. Which, since we're not on lockdown, but since we've been trying to do our social distancing and, you know, quarantining ourselves or whatever, but yeah, no, sorry. Hopefully that didn't mess y'all up. I was trying to, sorry. I'm trying to read comments. There we go. Anyone who has to work will stay at my son's apartment and keep his wife and babies here. Yep, that's not a bad idea. Well, all the schools are closed. I mean, I don't know of anybody's school who's open, but like the rest of the stuff. Well, and see, like my husband, I sent him with Lysol and all that to work because he's in IT, so he touches everybody's keyboards and all that kind of stuff. So that always has me extremely paranoid. But he's working, he's a mechanic. Well, hopefully that he's not, since even though he works for Conroe ISD, since the kids aren't in school, hopefully it's a little bit better on him and he's not going to be as exposed as much. But yeah, no, we're kind of just taking it day by day and kind of going with it. So, and nasty buses. Hopefully they have sanitized those nasty buses. But hopefully school got closed before kids had it and he will get exposed to it. But I think on certain surfaces it only lives like, it's only 3 or 4 days max on surfaces, I think. See, and that's a good motto, Annette. I mean, we've got plenty of food, and we've been on lockdown, not lockdown, because we're not locked down yet. Our state is not locked down. Our county is not locked down. They haven't shut down businesses yet, not completely. We decided to go on our own unlimited hours, but yeah, it is a whole lot easier when they're not both in diapers. I can completely concur for that one. But Cameron was a surprise, and he's the baby. But there's a good reason why we had Cameron, because before we had Cameron, Nadia didn't live with us. Does your husband work for Blizzard Game? Or someone you know? My husband is a video game fanatic, and so are my kids. But if we wouldn't have had Cameron, I'm not sure if we would have ever figured out that Caden's diagnosis. Your kids are bigger. See, my youngest he's just fixing to be 13. So on his birthday, y'all have to tune in. I'll set up a time. We're going to do a digital birthday party for him. And since we can't have a real one, because his birthday is April the 2nd. So even if they don't push back everything, they won't go to school or anything. So he won't get to see his friends till after his birthday. So, see, my husband loves Blizzard games. See, Jonathan, it isn't kind of terrible. I feel bad, and I feel worse. And honestly, the worst part of all this is we can deal with. Hopefully, things are calmed down by the April 11th, and I'm hoping that things get situated because Caden's a senior. Caden's supposed to graduate this year. I mean, we're doing homeschool and stuff like that, but I mean, I want him to be able to walk. He's worked hard for the past 12 and a half, almost 13 years to earn his diploma, and you know, he doesn't care about prom. I mean, he's an Aspie, he has Asperger's, so those things aren't as important to him. Easter is April the 12th. He'll probably start doing it more again, especially once it's summer. You know, he's gotten older and sometimes likes to be on camera. He was a couple of weeks ago, but a lot of times he, you know, he wants to do his own thing. That's part of, you know, growing up and starting to go through puberty and stuff like that. But I'm sure he'll do it some more. But we are going to do his birthday party, so everybody can get on here and wish him a happy birthday. He would enjoy that. because can't go do anything else. He's actually already got his birthday present from me and his dad, because for the kids, for their 13th birthday, they all get a new phone. So he's the third and final. And his other phone was going out, and we had the Heritage Festival the week of spring break down here before schools closed and all that. Well, she needs to walk. Walking, I think that's an important milestone. It's good to see you too, Sassy. So anyways, Cameron, no, I don't even know what I was talking about. Yes, that's what we're worried about, is I don't want Caden to miss it. I don't know. But even if they can do it, there are certain things. Oh, she has severe anxiety. Well, I can imagine why she wouldn't want to be on stage. But, like, typically in our area... Hi, Diana. Hi. I cannot read your name from back here. Gaminate. But, yeah, Hi, DL Carpenter from Baton Rouge. But, I don't know. It's just that all that stuff is kind of hard. Well, and your wife's oh, that's so sweet though. Well, and see, I don't know, like for Cameron's birthday, I ordered a nut and bud cake a month ago. So I don't know if I will still get it or not. If not, I'll have to go buy cake mix. But as I said, we've hardly left. We've been out 3 times since they've told us not to go anywhere. And that's all to go to the grocery store. Oh yeah, Kathy, it's always better to be here than not. Just joking. But yeah, no, video games help keep the kids occupied. But Cameron does like, because one of the things that they've done since they've been on break or doing homeschool is they have the Prodigy math game. He loves that thing. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's all part of it. Is it's like very difficult. And he wanted to go to Tokyo, which is a local Japanese steakhouse, for his birthday. Well, as I said, for the kids right now, they're doing online through our school district. But I've actually enjoyed it. We might continue to do it with Cameron, because as I said, he's the last one. And I like the idea of being able to travel when we want to, instead of having to wait for a school break to do it too. And then if I decide to do that, then we can always move sooner, or move whenever we want to. I really haven't made many greeting cards with my Cricut, but I think tomorrow, even if I can't, because I've been on the hunt for the elastic to do the face mask. I was going to try to make an XOXO version, but Cricut has a free face mask file in, well, at least, Holly, it is open book, so that makes it a little bit easier, or open internet. What are my thoughts on Chuck E. Cheese? Oh, I'm glad I don't have to go there anymore. I'm glad my kids are too big for it, because, Chuck E. Cheese, it's kind of like CC's Pizza. I don't like buffets in the least little bit. I don't like people with their dirty little hands touching the food and stuff like that. We barely will do a buffet at Disney. What are my thoughts on Garfield? I love Garfield. Oh, that'll be fun, Holly. I love Dave and Buster's. I haven't been in so long. But yeah, buffets. So we were supposed to do Tokyo Steakhouse. I actually made. No, I'm not subscribed to PewDiePie. I'm not a big gamer. My husband and my kids are, but I'm not a big gamer. But yeah, no. I am just kind of. I know, but still, I don't know. I'm weird about stuff like that. Because one thing about it is, I know 97% of it isn't buffet, but dirty kids climbing all over all the equipment, touching all the game stuff. Oh, I know that Dave and Buster's is an adult buffet, or adult Chuck E. Cheese, but I don't feel like it's as dirty. But as I said, I'm glad my kids don't really want to go there anymore. Though I really can't say anything because Naughty, when she was a senior, wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, so I went and brought her and the boys to go to Chuck E. Cheese. So, I mean, the kids still like it, I guess. They just don't, I mean, we'll probably do Dave and Buster's whenever all this stuff ends. But I don't know. Dirty kids just kind of bother me. And I don't say that to be mean. It's just, for the most part, I'm not a kid person. I don't like a lot of kids. And it's not like, I don't do that to be mean. Probably about 8-ish. Was Cameron. 8 to 10-ish was whenever he stopped wanting to go. So about that age is whenever the big kids stopped going. Because if he wanted to go, they would all want to go. But Cameron is a little bit, like, because his siblings are so much older, he's a little bit more mature for his age. I mean, because Naughty is 7 years older than him, and Caden is 5 years older. So, but yeah, no, which that's a whole different ball game right there. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on. But sure, Glam, that tomorrow. Let's see. No, Gam, I have not heard the one about the guy who lost his entire left side. Well, everything right now is crazy. For us, business is like slow. We're still going strong. I mean, we're good. It's just, it's hard. And we can't go on forever like this. No one can. Hi, Pedro. That's funny, Gam. But, so I need to know, do y'all want a sewing tutorial tomorrow? All right. Okay, so you followed the Corel tutorial, and when I pulled the SVG from Corel Draw into Transfer, my Cricut Design Space, all black, which tutorial did you follow? And I need to know how you saved it, because there are different ways to save it, making sure you keep your color profiles and stuff like that. But I am going, my favorite childhood cartoon, I don't know. So the sewing tutorial, probably tomorrow in the afternoon. So I need to know, do you want me to try to do a sewing tutorial? Which I've been trying to look for the elastic for the face mask. So, I mean, it's probably not going to be the best thing because I don't sew, but we're going to attempt it. Because I think that's fun. I mean, that's part of this, is I want to do stuff that's fun. Or would y'all rather another Corel tutorial? Which I'm still going to do another Corel tutorial on Friday anyway. because I think that's another thing is right now is a great time for all of you who have more time to be working on learning designing. So, I don't know. What time is it? Ooh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to let y'all go. It is 5:20 and I need to go make bacon. We're having bacon sandwiches for dinner. That is a favorite in my household. I don't know how it is for y'all. Fancier studio heat press. Well, typically it's the time and temperature that it matters for the vinyl, not. Yes, bacon sandwiches. We like bacon, and I can eat that on keto. And I'll probably make like, cause we'll do toast for the boys, but I'll make my like a chaffle, or how do you say that? A chaffle, which is an egg waffle. Yes, BLTs. We always just call them bacon sandwiches because like in our household, not everybody eats lettuce and tomato. And I'll eat lettuce. I don't eat fresh tomato. It's a weird thing. And Caden just eats like bacon and bread. The other two will eat, and we'll add like avocado and stuff like that. But again, that's something I don't eat. I am very picky eater. I love vegetables, but I really don't like fruit. So anyways, let me know what you think down below. I do need to go start cooking, because let me tell you, them limiting what you can buy in the grocery store, that's kind of what's driving me nuts right now, because I have 3 teenagers. So I will eat 3 pieces of bacon. I have to make 4 packs of bacon because my kids will eat you out of house and home. You try keeping teenagers full and fed. Like I went to the HEB the other day and they had it limited on yeah, we'll do the sewing one then. Let's do that. I think that'll be fun. Well, me and my boys, I would definitely do that, but I'm on keto, so I can't have King's Hawaiian. So that is one of my favorite breads. Have you ever used the King's Hawaiian rolls and made sliders in the oven with ham and cheddar? It is absolutely amazing. So, but yeah, I need to go cook. I need to stop talking. I'm not good at that. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.